Hey guys, so this is a collaboration with makeup brand Glossgods, and today's look is a transformation of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman that I made on beautiful model Nellie Lindgren. And also, if you're wondering, the Wonder Woman costume is from Cosplay Sky. I have a coupon code on both Glossgods and Cosplay Sky, so check them out in the description box. This is more of a transformation than a tutorial since Nellie has similar features to Gal Gadot, and how I use my makeup might not work on all faces, but I will talk through everything I did in this makeup transformation and hopefully you'll learn a thing or two from it too. Firstly, I just apply an even layer of Glossgods Not So Basic foundation in shade C35 and I put a little bit of concealer where needed. I had a few reference photos of Wonder Woman so I could see her face shape and angles and where shadows and highlight hits on her face, so that way I know where to put the contour. I also studied Nellie's face shape so I know what I need to change or enhance on her face, like do I need to make her nose appear longer or her eyes to look bigger. After the foundation, I'm building up the face shape with a foundation 2 shades lighter and I'm using the shade C2. This foundation has buildable coverage so I didn't add full coverage on my first layer. But this lighter foundation I just put on all the highlighted parts of her face. And to me it looks like Gal Gadot has a narrow forehead and chin but wide cheekbones, so that's what I'm going to focus on when I contour and highlight. Next, I'm using Cream Contour Kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills in Fair, and I use a mix of the contour shades and I really go in hard with the contour on the places of her face that I really need to change, like her jawline, cheekbones and forehead. Then I'm using the light shades from the contour palette and I put this on the points where the light hit Wonder Woman's face in the reference photos. I then powder her entire face to set the cream base, and I do this with Glossgods High Def Powder in shade Yellak. Then I go over the contour again with Powder Contour from Glossgods' own contour shades. I'm filling in her brows with Anastasia Brow Wiz in Granite, or Granite, how do you say it? And Nellie's brows have a rounded shape, so I need to give them more of a pointy arch and more fullness. I like the brow wisp because you can really go in more detailed where you need to put everything, so that's why I'm using. Looking at Wonder Woman's eyes, they are smizing a lot like Tyra Banks would put it, so I'm lining a thin wing on the upper lash line using Suva Hydra liner in grease to reshape her eyes. I'm making the line a bit fuller on the inner part of her eyelid, and I make it thinner on the outer edge. It's kind of hard to see what I do maybe, it's such a small detail that I'm adding, so I hope you understand something that I'm trying to explain. Basically, I'm trying to change the shape of her eyes. I go in with some dark brown eyeshadow from Glossgods in the shade Budapest, and I only apply this on the outer half of her lower lash line. On the inner half, I'm using a shimmery shade called Madrid to lighten up the eyes. In the crease, I'm blending the warm brown shade Istanbul from Glossgods, and on the eyelid, I'm using a neutral pinkish shimmery shade called Bordeaux. I don't know how to say it, it's French. Then I smoke it up just a little bit using the darker brown shade Budapest on the outer part of her eyelid. And then I apply Glossgods blush in the shade Unsung on the apples of her cheeks. And then on the cheekbones, I add some of Glossgods' gorgeous highlighter in the shade Pina Colada, which is my all-time favorite, and I'm using a damp beauty blender to do this. We then curl the lashes and apply a mascara. Then I line her upper waterline with Glossgods Kohl Pencil Kholeyiner in shade Black, and I fill in between her lashes, making them look fuller. Now, when lining her lips, I'm using 3 different lip liners from Glossgods to make her lip look as natural as possible, even if I change the shape of them. I'm using a nude, a plum, and a pink color when I do this, and I'm trying to shape them into Gal Gadot's lip shape. And I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing her name wrong, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm also patting on a little bit of concealer on the bottom lip to plumpen it up a bit, and I also use concealer to sharpen and shape the lip line. I also contour the laugh lines a little bit. And also I use a contouring shade below her bottom lip and also in the corners of her mouth. And then I apply a little bit of pink with Glossgods lipstick in the shade Captain Chic. And then I just go over everything that I feel I need to touch up and change some more. And Nellie's hair is only shoulder length, so I gave her a wig from Wigisfashion, and then I am done. I hope you guys liked this makeup tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.